Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, the Union Minister for Urban Development, Venkaiah Naidu, is in the city and inspected the metro works at Sampige Road. The minister also took a ride in the metro and spoke to the officials. The Union Minister has asked the officials to finish the work on the metro as soon as possible. The minister has said that he will also send officials from the central government to help the state deal with the garbage crisis. Venkaiah Naidu has also gone on to have a meeting with the Chief Minister requesting, even as the Chief Minister requested the funding of 26 crore rupees for the metro's second phase from the centre. The Urban Development Minister has given a favourable response to the Chief Minister for his request. In fact, Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu, who is a Rajya Sabha MP from Karnataka, today carried out a personal check of Nama Metro. We can see he is accompanied by Bengaluru in charge Minister Ramalinga Reddy. In fact, he inspected even the minutest of details in Metro. Apart from that, he also held meetings with the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is said to have requested him for 26 crore rupees sanction from the centre for the metro's second phase constructions, and it is said that Venkaiah Naidu has responded in the favourable manner. Apart from that, Mr. Naidu has also promised that the centre will aid the state government to deal with the garbage crisis. Let's not forget that Bengaluru has been reeling under insufficient infrastructure for quite some time now, and having an MP from Karnataka be the Urban Development Minister, well, Bengaluru can show hope for some improvement as far as the infrastructure in the city is concerned. It is said that the Union Minister has asked the officials to finish the work on the metro as soon as possible. Let's not forget that the limited connectivity of the metro has led to commuters not choosing the metro as often as they hoped they would, and hence the entire network connectivity, if in place at the earliest, will lift a lot of the load from Bengaluru streets. Moving on now, just yesterday, little Akshata's body was found by the rescue workers after over 48 hours. Today at the spot, several workers were seen closing the 38 feet deep pit that was dug up to rescue Akshata. Meanwhile, the parents of the little girl who had come to earn their livelihood in Bijapur have decided to return to their hometown after their daughter's sad demise. Akshata's parents will be returning to Jewarge. Meanwhile, following Akshata's death, the BJP has come out in the open questioning the incompetence of the district administration. Former Chief Minister Yediyurappa and former Deputy Chief Minister K.S. Ishwarappa have asked the government to direct the concerned officials to close all borewells and open pits. Let's listen to what the former Chief Minister had to say.
3 ದಿವಸ ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಶ್ರಮ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಂಡೆ ಬಂದು ಆ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸಂಗತಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಳವೆಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಓಪನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10 ಇಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ನಡೆದ ಮೇಲೂ ಸಹ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾರೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಘಟನೆ ನಡೆದು ಸಹ ಜನ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನಾದರೂ ಇಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ನಡೆದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟೆಚ್ಚರವನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಒಂದು ಆಡಳಿತ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒತ್ತಾಯವನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ.
Well, that was the former Chief Minister Yediyurappa going on to state that officials need to be pulled up and also the persons responsible for keeping the borewell open and for leading to the death of one little child must be pulled up for their negligence as it is a heinous crime that they have committed which has led to a life being lost. He also went on to say that the concerned officials should act immediately and should close all the open pits and borewells which have for long been posing a threat to the people. And well, in the tragic incident, a 2.5-year-old boy fell into a bucket and drowned. This incident was reported from Kadaravalli in Belagavi district. The deceased has been identified as Preetham. Kittur police have registered a complaint and investigations are currently underway. A toddler has met a watery grave in Belagavi in a freak accident. A little boy fell into a bucket of water and drowned. This even as he was left unattended. He accidentally fell into the bucket of water and lost his life. The family members are inconsolable at the moment. They're trying to come to terms with this horrific loss. Police officials have registered a complaint and investigations are underway. Well, in fact, the incident is reported to have from Belagavi, where the little boy Preetham that you see on your television screens is no more, as he accidentally fell into a bucket of water even as he was left unattended. But by the time the family members realized, it was too late and Preetham had breathed his last. And well, in a shocking incident, an engineering student committed suicide by consuming acid. The student has been identified as Kiran Raj. Kiran attempted suicide by consuming acid on the 18th of this month. The incident is reported from Kumbalgod, where soon after Kiran Raj consumed acid, he was rushed to a private hospital and was kept under intensive care unit, but he suffered extensive damage to his internal organs, and that's the reason why he could not be saved. The reason behind Kiran Raj's extreme step is not known. He's from the Raja Rajeshwari Engineering College, but it is not known as to why Kiran Raj decided to torture himself and kill himself in such a fashion. What was the reason behind it? These are the details that are yet to emerge. And while sugarcane farmers are protesting in Bengaluru's Freedom Park, seeking their pending payment from the sugar factories. While the protest is all peaceful, it has thrown traffic completely out of gear in the vicinity. Traffic snarls were witnessed on Kempegowda Road, Anandrao Circle, Corporation Circle, KR Circle and other localities in the vicinity. Well, there we have it. These are the scenes being witnessed in Freedom Park as farmers have come in from different parts of the state demanding sugar factories pay up the pending dues. Sugarcane farmers have been at the receiving end, with many sugar factories defaulting on the payment. Apart from that, these sugarcane farmers also claim that they are being paid very, very less in comparison to last year. That is an ongoing fight as well, considering production costs have increased, transportation costs have increased. The sugarcane farmers feel that they have been unfairly compensated for their produce. And protesting against this, today they gathered in large numbers along with several activists on at Freedom Park. But despite the protest being peaceful, it has thrown traffic completely out of gear in the vicinity. And as we know, this is a very, very busy junction in Bengaluru. Police officials to present in large numbers to ensure that the situation does not go out of hand. As we can see, the entire road has been blocked by these protesters. Probably in just a bit we can expect the police to try and clear up the road, as we will be witnessing the evening traffic in just a couple of hours. These are the scenes being witnessed at Freedom Park, where farmers in fact are demanding what is rightfully theirs. It is said that many sugar factories have defaulted on their payment to these farmers despite taking in the produce. Many of these factories in fact had individually gone to farmers asking them to give their produce to them and had promised good payment as well, but all the promises proved futile. In fact, one of the sugar factories also belongs to Murugesh Nirani, who is the former industries minister, which had reportedly defaulted on payment, and unable to bear any more, the farmers have now come out on the streets. And meanwhile, even as MLC elections are in progress, how can it proceed without any controversy in sight? A case of violation has been reported from Hubli, where the polling was underway. Police Sub-Inspector B.K. Patil is said to have seized JDS workers' laptops and hard disks for allegedly flouting norms. Meanwhile, JDS leader Basavaraj Horatti has accused the police sub-inspector of double standards. He has gone on to claim as to while on one hand the police have turned a blind eye to a picture of Narendra Modi hung right outside the polling booth, on the other hand JDS workers were unnecessarily harassed and penalized despite them not being at fault.
ಮಂದಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಜುಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತಿ ಮೋದಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರ ಗೇಟ್ ಬಾಜುಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ನೌಕರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹುಷಾರಿನಿ ಹುಡುಗಾಟಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚ ನೀನು ಅವನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ ನೀನು ನೀ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ನೀನು ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡ ನೀ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಜುಗೆ ಮೋದಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರ ಬೇಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀನು ಏನು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲೈತಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೈತಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಹೇಳ ನೀನು ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಹೇಳ ನಾ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಹುಷಾರಿನಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇಳಿ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಐತದ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಬೇಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ.
Well, that was Basavaraj Horatti in a phone conversation with the officials, going on to complain as to how double standards are being displayed by the police officials. While on one hand, Narendra Modi's poster is being allowed to hang right outside the polling booth. On the other hand, the JDS workers were unnecessarily penalized. The laptops and hard disks that they were using in outside the 100-meter radius outside the polling booth has been seized, and this has irked the JDS further. And while following Congress's dismal performance in the Lok Sabha polls, all is not well in the party. Just days back, senior leader B.K. Hari Prasad had said that the responsibility of the constituency's loss should be borne by the district in charge minister. To counter that statement by the senior leader, district in charge minister Ramlinga Reddy has stated that he is not the only one responsible for the defeat, but others who are in high position to be blamed. Ramlinga Reddy also said that he was ready to quit if the High Command sought his resignation. Well, let's not forget that B.K. Hari Prasad, who was recently voted into the Rajya Sabha, had gone on to claim that district in charge ministers should claim responsibility for the party's poor showing in their respective districts in the Lok Sabha elections that went by. Let's not forget that as far as Bengaluru is concerned, except for Bengaluru rural, Congress managed to lose in all the other constituencies, while in Bengaluru South, Nandan Nilekani lost to Anand Kumar. In Bengaluru Central, Rizwan Arshad lost it out to P.C. Mohan as well. Meanwhile, in Bengaluru North, Sadananda Gowda, the former Chief Minister, emerged victorious against Narayana Swamy. In reaction to B.K. Hari Prasad's statement, Ramlinga Reddy has gone on to respond, saying that not just the district in charge ministers, but even the High Command as well as the officials at the higher levels of the party should be held responsible for Congress's dismal showing in the elections.